How's it going? Dave from Comic Book Investments. So in this video, we're going to look at 5 keys that are heating up. And yes, it's been a while since I've done this show, probably like 2 or 3 weeks. Been very, very busy. For all you guys that don't know, we started weekly auctions on our website over at collectorscomics.com. We now run every single week weekly auctions where we have some like raw stuff, some graded stuff, all sorts of stuff. For 15 years, we've been running on eBay, and so now we're going to port them over to our website. Every single Sunday, a new one starts and a new one ends, or the old one ends and a new one starts. So head over to collectorscomics.com if you want to pick up some stuff. You know, same great service that we always provide. Also, we are accepting consignments for our weekly auctions. Still the same great 5%. You can't beat that anywhere else. But yeah, if you don't want to wait for the featured auction that we run, every quarter, which we are accepting consignments for those as well right now, then you can put it in the weekly auction if you want a faster turnaround time, get your money faster, things like that. But with the featured auctions, they do have, a longer window. We promote them more, stuff like that. But that is going to be more for premium items, high value items, stuff. If you have some raw comics sitting around that you want to put in lots or singles or something like that, or some lower end comic books, or you just want, say you have a high end book, but you're just like, hey, I don't really care, I want to put them in a weekly auction, and because I want it sold quicker, and I want you guys to do all the work because that's what we do, and we only charge 5%. Head over to collectorscomics.com if you want to get in that. Let's get into the episode. All right, first up is we got X-Men number 25. This is where Wolverine and Magneto do not see eye to eye, and Magneto says, you don't deserve that adamantium, and I'm going to take it from you. And Wolverine gladly says, take it, please. I'm joking. So a 9.8 recently sold for $184. In January, that was averaging about $118. That was up 56%. In all of 2023, it was averaging $131. So that was up 41%. And then, let me see, sorry. And then in 2022, it was averaging about 151. It is up 22%. So yeah, the reason why this was popping off, because, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's in X-Men 97, the cartoon. I could not recommend that cartoon enough, the animated series. It's maybe, I think, 10 episodes, I believe. Maybe 11? I don't know. Great show. I'm so surprised that it's good. I thought it was going to be garbage, but turns out it was very good. Very, very, very good. If you like the old cartoon, then you'll like this cartoon. Very, very good. They're making a season 2. This comic goes into it a little bit. So, yeah, watch the show. It's great. You heard it here first. All right, next is we got Amazing Spider-Man 329. A 9.8 recently sold for $135. Back in January, it was averaging out $100. That is up 35%. In all 2023, it's averaging out $102, so not much difference. It's up 32%, but then it did have a spike in 2022, and it was averaging $211. That was down 36% from there. So if you look at this, minus that 2022, 2021, where it seemed to be a bit too high, it seems to be doing the best it's ever done. If you get rid of a few sales, it was really probably a handful of sales, maybe 5 to 7 during that time frame. If you get rid of those, it's actually doing the best it's ever done since they started recording back in 2003. So, is this going to be a huge gainer over time? No, it's not going to be at all. It's kind of a cool cover, though. Is it a Larson cover? Yeah, it's a Larson cover. So, yeah. All right, next we got Uncanny X-Men. This is the newsstand edition. People have asked me to put in more newsstand stuff, things like that. So here we go. This is the first appearance of Mr. Sinister. A 9.8 recently sold for $925. Which was quite a bit of money, because in January it was averaging $612. That was up 51%. But if you went back to all 2023, newsstands don't sell that often, especially in a 9.8. So only a few sales to average together to be $1,007. It's down 8%. And then in all 2022, it was averaging about $1075, so around the same as before, and down 14%. The non-newsstand, if I remember correctly, has been going up recently, but that, again, has to do with the X-Men cartoon. With Mr. Sinister being in it. Mr. Sinister has been going up and going down because people was like, oh, he's in this movie, he's in that, and all that kind of stuff. But nonetheless, the newsstand's gone out. It looks like it dipped quite a bit, but it's probably just going to stay kind of around here, I would imagine, for this 9.8. Next is we have Action Comics 242. This is the first appearance of Brainiac in a 4.5 It recently sold for almost record price. The record price is $2,500 a few years ago, but this one sold for $2,400. In January is $2,200, so that's up 9%. And all of 2023 is averaging $2,175, up 10%. And then all of 2022 is averaging $2,300, so it's up 4%. Across the board, for the most part, this book has gone up in most grade ranges, at least in the last, recent times, the last few years. Probably in 2021, there was the comic boom, so there's some records there. But overall, it's been going up. This is the first appearance of Brainiac. There's a lot of rumors about Brainiac being in the new movie that's coming out next year, I believe, actually. So who knows? That'd be cool. I haven't seen Brainiac in the big screen, so. All right, last is we got Wolverine, number 75. This is where he willfully gives Magneto his adamantium, and he goes back to the old bone claws and is this normal human. Anyways, 9/8 recently sold for $94. In January is averaging about 65. That's up 49%. In all 2023 is averaging 81. That's up 16%. But then in all 2022 is averaging 103, so it's down 8%. This book, although on some lists, it's been pretty much stable, like going down, going up, going down, recently going up recently, but like if you went prior to the comic boom, it was probably trending around $50 for a 9/8, $40. So it's kind of stabilized above that price point. But overall, it's just kind of like all over the place. It's kind of a cool cover. I remember this cover when it was brand new. Remember it very vividly because I was like, what the hell is going on? I must find out. I must read this. The original clickbait. Must find out what is going on with Wolverine. And so, very cool cover. I don't know who was it. It's Kubert? Adam Kubert? Anyways, that is it. Check out the auctions, collectorscomics.com. Have a great day.